Hi, welcome to All Four Queens. The craziest thing, someone's now got control of my phone and it actually comes up 1, 2, 3 and then obviously records. And I actually just burst out laughing, so I just didn't actually do that one, I deleted it. So yeah, the saga continues. I moved from the previous location, and I'm going to call this chemical warfare. I moved from the previous location because I was starting to feel a bit unwell. Water was definitely messed with, and food. So I had to sort of skedaddle. I also noticed a lot of people were turning up because I'd booked for an extra day on the 20th, which was the end of the retrograde, isn't it? And then obviously there's a lot more people turning up, so obviously I just got a taxi and just moved on. Challenge obviously is no car and obviously having all the stuff. Now the question is, obviously people will say, well, why don't you just leave your stuff? Well, energy, don't want to. But also, why should I didn't create this spiritual warfare, somebody else did. So I moved somewhere else, and obviously everybody knows where I am because that's what they do. And obviously I've got somebody upstairs who likes the machinery, and I've got the white noise on and stuff. It's very strange though, because what I'm sensing at the moment is there's a lot of fear. Because obviously energy is now returning, isn't it? You reap what you sow, Galatians. So it is what it is, and I think people need to be a bit more mindful in the fact that what you put out is what you get back. Now, I said in the very early ones that a lot of people have probably lived in karma all their life and not realised it, and lived in judgment all their life and not realised it. They might have a lot of money because they've taken a lot of money from other people and opportunities from other people, but what's the point in having a lot of money if your whole life is actually not what you thought it was going to be, i.e. illnesses, bad luck all the time, because some people see karma as bad luck, but it's actually karma. So what's the point? And so obviously everything that people are coming for me, I think I've had everything. And I've got people. The other thing I wanted to find interesting as well is why somebody said to leave me alone, don't help me, don't do this, don't do that, and yet I've got every man and his dog following me. What does that mean? Someone comes through your home, comes for your stability, comes for your whole life, and then tells people to leave you alone and not to help you, and then everyone can't stop following you. I've even got someone who's that desperate to be me, and I said in an early one, that actually wants to be in my skin, that actually wants to be me in my skin, and wants to mess with all sorts of baneful magic and attachments and all sorts to try and do that. The only challenge they've got is this battle isn't mine. Never was. And if the ancestors said, no, you're not touching the energy, you're not touching the energy, you decided that I wasn't good enough. And so therefore they moved me away. And by moving me away, they cut the cords of everything. And what people are finding now is the energy that they were living off was actually my energy, not the person that they chose, because the masculine had a choice in the previous life and he chose the karmic this lifetime as well. But the karmic was actually stealing my energy to try and pretend to be me. And when I was removed, the karmic is actually bad karma. They don't have any good karma. Don't have any spiritual protection. Don't have any good karma. And they didn't have any spiritual abundance. They were stealing mine and keeping me locked away, isolated and abused. That's how they were stealing. And that's how they've been stealing from a lot of people. I mean, I'm not saying my story is unique. I don't believe it is. I think that's how they've done it to a lot of people. But this time it's divine judgment now, isn't it? And retribution. And if you look around the world, that's what's going on. So keep praying, keep yourself safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.